Okay, so all right, this is the part of the show where we're just waiting for all the streams to catch up.
Okay.
Wow, Times Square is hopping tonight.
That's real?
Yeah, it's live right now. And I don't see too many masks. That's nice.
There's nothing
Okay,
to
so
watch.
the chat works there.
Good. There's nothing to watch on TV anyway. So why would you be home?
This is the best thing to watch right now.
Exactly.
They're playing this on the Jumbotron, I think.
That's great.
Okay, you ready, sir?
Let's do it.
You behind the curtain?
Let's do it.
All right.
Do I get to watch it?
Yeah, just stand by.
Okay.
From New York, it's the live test show starring Dave Caponetto. Tonight, who the heck is Dave Caponetto? Also, Dave plays Jeopardy. Plus, a look at the stupid news. And your calls. Featuring music from the U.S. Army Blues Band. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Dave Caponetto.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Good evening and welcome to the live test show. I'm Dave Caponetto, your host. We have a great show for you tonight. I just want to thank the audience that's here tonight to see us. It's a pleasure to have all of you here. In fact, I want to shout out. We have a couple from Queens, New York. Mr. and Mrs. Julian DeArmas are here tonight, all the way from Queens. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Shecky, how are you this evening, buddy? What's going on?
Hey, it's me, Shecky.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you.
Oh, so you're the new guy, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am.
I hope you
I'm
last
the new
long.
guy.
I hope you're here longer than the old guy.
I have a pulse. I think I'll be just fine.
Okay.
So this is what's going on. Welcome, old friends, new friends. We have a comedy variety show that we're going to be putting on, the live test show. And I was given the opportunity to host this show and see what we can do with it. We just want to have some fun. And we hope you join us because we're going to talk about things that are important to us and also important to you. And things that give you, a smile. Things that maybe are a little nostalgic. Maybe we'll talk about movies or TV, or music from when you were younger. And we'll see where it takes us. That's all. And we're going to poke fun at what's happening every single day in our lives, in Shecky's life, in America's life. Because right now, it's probably a good idea to smile a little bit and have a few laughs. Do you agree, Shecky?
Absolutely. We've had quite a year there, Dave.
Yes, it has been quite a year. It has. And I got to spend half of it working behind the scenes in pre-production to put this show together. And it's tough because, we're working on a shoestring budget. We're working with an obstinate, insolent staff. And,
Oh, are you diabetic? I didn't know.
No. But for instance, if as you notice, the set is the latest, most modern thing you've ever seen. Take a look at those couches and those cushions. It's beautiful. Oh, sorry.
Stage left.
There is a live chat going on the whole time we're on the air, and you can call in. We have a live call-in number. As soon as my producer puts that back up for me. Thank you. 661-349-8255. 661-349-8255. It's a pleasure to be here with you. It's a pleasure to be on camera. Although, the camera does show my age a little bit. But I don't know. I'm just happy to be here. How about you, Shecky?
Yeah, you're looking pretty good.
I appreciate
Don't
it.
worry. The camera adds 10 pounds. How many cameras
really?
do you have on you?
Quite a few. People say, oh, the quarantine 15. For me, it was more like the quarantine 25. Let's be honest. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm wow. Really, really making them laugh tonight, Check. So listen, folks, we have a great show for you tonight. Joining us this evening, a well-known comedian we all enjoy and know. Bill Murray will be with us this evening. New York Yankees right fielder Aaron Judge will be in the house tonight joining us. Right? And Elvin Bishop and his band will be performing later their big hit, Fooled Around and Fell in Love. So how about that, Jack?
Wow. That is some show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, I'm being told that none of that is true. So, Shecky, what's on the agenda for this evening?
Okay. Well, how about we find out what your deal is? We ask you a couple of questions. You have to be initiated.
What do you mean, my deal?
Well, we want to find out who you are.
Oh, I'm just a simple talk show host. Raconteur, musician, hardworking man. I'm at a point in my life where I realized I should probably take advantage of certain aspects of my personality and my character. Not everybody can do this. I'm live right now around the globe. Anybody who's tuning in on YouTube Live can watch the live test show and see me, trying to host a show with a guy like you, Shecky.
Yeah, that ain't easy. Ask the last guy.
Well, you know what? We're going to do our best. We're definitely going to do our best. It's just going to be a comedy variety show. Don't want to get too deep into any really hard topics that would cause anybody any duress. It's unnecessary. We love talking about fun things, like our favorite sitcoms from years ago, or our favorite movies, or our favorite music. And for me, that would be rock and roll. And I'm a big rock and roll fan. So you can expect a lot of conversations about classic rock on this show. You can expect a lot of references to anything from the 70s. I'm 50 years old, and I'm proud of it. I'm glad I'm still here. I'm glad I made it this far. I learned a lot of hard lessons in life, and they make you better. Never have regrets. Don't look back and regret anything. Look back and go, whew, learned a good lesson there. Right? There you go.
Absolutely. Wow, you got a good attitude.
I love these people on the upper deck. Shecky, look up. How awesome. Hi, everybody upstairs. I love it. It's a great crowd. Cut it out. So, that's where we're at right now. And you said, who the heck is Dave Caponetto? Do you have any questions for me, young man? And really, are you a young man, Shecky? I think you're actually probably closer to my age.
I'm ageless, actually.
Oh, okay. All right.
That means I'm old enough to know better.
Oh, that must mean ooh, okay. We're gonna let that go. Anyway, so do you have any questions from the from management that I need to address?
Yeah, we were looking over your application, and there's a few things that you neglected to fill out.
Uh-oh.
Let me just look over there. Okay, favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Favorite movie. Of all time?
Yeah, it doesn't say. It doesn't specify a decade.
Oh, you're killing me. I don't know. Almost Famous is a good movie. Check.
Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't a correct answer. Okay, and what's your favorite album of all time?
Oh, Led Zeppelin, Physical Graffiti, hands down.
Okay.
Hands down. Without a doubt.
And your favorite dessert?
Chocolate. Anything chocolate. Chocolate ice cream,
Judges?
chocolate cookies, chocolate brownies.
Okay, that works.
You know, that's a great question to pose to our listeners. Maybe is there anybody talking on the message board, Check?
Yeah. We have E. Valdez and Joe Valdez. Joe Valdez has a question.
What's the question?
Do you like movies?
Yes, I do like movies. Yes, sir, I do like movies. I'm a fan of good comedies. I'm a fan of the good family movie too. And you know what movie I'm looking forward to? The Venom 2, the second Venom movie.
Oh, yeah. Was that Tom Hardy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That looks a little scary, but okay.
So I'm asking the listeners if you can either call in, if you'd like, or you could just use the message board. The call-in number, again, is 661-349-8255. What's your favorite dessert? Mine's chocolate. I've already said that. How about you, Shecky? What's your favorite dessert? Ink?
Tiramisu.
Where do you put it all?
Right down there, the old waistline.
Very good. Very good. So one of the other things that I wanted to talk about was we are going to develop the show right now, probably once a week. When we get the chance to, we're going to do hopefully 3, 4, possibly 5 shows a week, each one live. And, we definitely want the input of our viewers, the people that we're trying to appeal to, And if there's something that you want to address or there's something you want us to address, obviously, let us know, please.
Oh, yep. There's another chat from a fella named Jeff. He said, how's the coffee?
It's not coffee, Jeff. How are you, sir? That's actually tea. Tea. I don't drink coffee. I just drink tea. Thank you for your concern, though. But if it was coffee, it would have been okay with about 3 or 4 lumps of sugar. You have to be a certain age to get that joke. I'm sorry.
That's the Snagglepuss?
I don't know. That wasn't Snagglepuss. It was Pete Puma.
Oh, yeah. Pete Puma. Right.
Pete Puma. How many lumps you want? See what I got to work with? Unbelievable. So, Sheck, tell me something.
Yeah.
What have you been doing with yourself for the last year while you were in quarantine?
Actually, it sounds weird, but I've been actually sitting right here, just looking at an empty desk the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah, it's sad, kind of.
Nobody took you out for a walk?
No, just been sitting here. Sometimes I watch a little TV.
Anybody bring you something to eat? Maybe a little chicken soup, huh? Nothing?
Nope.
Jeez.
I got to fight the pigeons for the old French fries.
Oh, they're not good for the pigeons, so don't feed them to them, okay?
Yeah, all that saturated fat.
Oh, geez. Now he's getting serious on me. Saturated fat. Saturated fat is nothing. You know when things tasted good? Back in the 70s when they were cooked in lard.
Yeah.
That's
what I'm talking about.
We had a place when I was growing up across the street from my high school. And I went to high school in Yonkers, New York. I'm proud that I grew up in Yonkers, New York. And the place across the street from the high school was Chicken Delight. Great chicken place. Great fries, great chicken. Everything was cooked in just lard. And it was delicious. And it was the best chicken you've ever eaten in your life.
Is that gluten-free lard?
No, no, no. That was before anybody knew about gluten or was worried about gluten. This is back in the 70s, where if you were eating a slice of pizza and for some reason you screwed up and you fell on the floor, you know what you did? If it didn't land face down, you bent down, you picked it up, you brushed off the bottom, and you kept eating your pizza. I grew up a generation that if you were thirsty or walking down the block in your neighborhood, you just went over to your neighbor's house, to the side of the house, cracked open the water for the garden hose, let it run for a second. God forbid there's any bugs up in there or the hose was hot. You know what I'm saying? And then you get a little drink, shut it off, hang his hose back up, go about your business. That's why my generation, in my opinion, is one of the last great generations, because nothing bothered us. And nothing bothered us because the people that raised us had gone through, at least my parents had, they had gone through the Depression. They had gone through World War II. They'd been through the Korean conflict and the Vietnam conflict. So by the time we popped out and were running around in the 70s, if you weren't bleeding or in cuffs, don't bother me. That was the motto.
Yeah. How about that?
You people agree, right?
Yeah, we're strong. Drinking out of that.
Wait. Who's we?
I grew up around the same time. Except,
did you?
Yeah. Except I didn't drink out of the hose. I'm made from one. A lot of carcinogens in those things.
Unbelievable. So, yeah, this is our pilot. Obviously, there'll be a lot more going on in the future when we have people that actually call us at 661-349-8255. And we will have guests. We're going to have some great guests. So we're planning on booking some comedians and some musicians and some entertainment people from the world of, hopefully, broadcast media. There's some people that I look up to that I would love to get on the show, if for no other reason than a laugh. And if I try to get somebody and I don't get them, I just want the viewers to know right off the bat, that's because those people think who they are, and the head gets a little big and they forget what it was like when they were hungry and they were first starting out and they were trying to put together something like this. Because really, who's doing what I'm doing right now? You know what I'm saying? Who's doing this? We're doing it. This is a great concept. It's a great idea, and we're gonna swing for the fences. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, you in agreement?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
I like this new guy, huh?
Thank you. You see that guy over there in the fourth row?
Yeah.
You're a pretty snappy dresser, pal. I like that. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny, you know? I wish I had a shirt like that. But, you know, hopefully things will get better. Just to fill you in. Get that little Bubba's right here. That's a little kitty cat. If you don't like cats, don't watch the show, okay?
We have a caller on the line.
We do? Who is it?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, you were supposed to get a call from a Julian Diana? According to your show? Well,
No,
he has been taken down with a bad case of the shingles.
Oh, no. Who do we have on the line?
This is Andrew Squigman from Milwaukee.
You know, does he sound familiar to anybody? Does anybody recognize that voice? What did you say your name was, sir? Could you speak up?
Andrew Squigman, and I have a best friend named Lenny.
I think I know those guys.
Do you hang out with two broads that work at the brewery?
Yes, Laverne and Shirley.
Hey, buddy.
Nice.
Back from the grave.
Laverne is the agent for my rock band, Squiggy and the Squigtones.
Well, it's a pleasure to talk to you, sir. I was under the impression that you had passed not too long ago, a short while back. But if you're corresponding with us from the grave, I'm honored. It's a pleasure to speak with you. How are you?
Well, as Mr. Bob Falk said, rumors of my demise have been greatly exaggerated.
I see. I see. I see.
So
How are the
you are also talking about rock and roll?
Yes.
What would you like to know?
Well, you're from the 50s, so what did you think was the greatest rock band from the 50s?
Oh, dear. I would say Buddy Holly and Elvis.
Okay. Okay. Not a big Elvis fan, huh, Squig?
Oh, but why?
You sure
Because
this
he
isn't
got-
the guy from Perfect Strangers?
No.
No,
Who was the
no.
guy from Perfect Strangers?
No, I am not Baldy.
Oh, okay.
This is Andrew Squigman.
Oh, okay. I just had to make
Samuel?
sure. Okay.
What do you know, Shaq?
Not much.
Squig, are
Well,
you hanging out? Are you hanging out with the ladies?
Congratulations. I'm sorry?
Are you hanging out with the ladies this evening?
Oh, yes, the most gorgeous one in the world.
Are you going out this evening?
Don't you know?
Pretty
oh,
tough
no,
to.
no. We have canceled the disco dancing to watch your new show.
Oh, well, I appreciate that very much. Tell
Very
Lenny
exciting.
tell Lenny I said thank you.
I got a question for Squiggy.
Yes, please.
Squiggy? Yeah, is it real tough to get through Laverne to get to Shirley? She's like a linebacker.
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
No, they're both very
I'm gonna
nice
get
to
canceled
move,
before I even
and-
get started with this. What am I gonna do?
Yes, and they take us to the circus, don't you know?
Yeah, I heard.
Yes, we went down one night and said, how would you girls like to go to the circus? And they said, no, we can't. So I said, but who's going to pay for us?
Somebody in the chat just said, thanks for having Latka on. I don't know.
Oh, no. I am not Latka.
No. Squiggy.
Andrew Squigman the Third from Milwaukee.
Sorry. Must
Damn.
be
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Very. Well,
Well,
then,
listen.
I'm going to sign off and wish you well on the new show.
Thank you.
Love
Squiggy.
it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
That was Squiggy from Lenny and Squiggy, who we all know are from Laverne and Shirley. And although he's passed, apparently he's reaching out from beyond to call into my show. I think that's fantastic. I hope we hear from him again.
Yeah.
That was something, huh?
That was nice. Wow. You really know the people, huh?
I try.
Got the connections.
Listen, we have to pay some bills, so we will be right back after these messages.
Make 1980 a Potemkin Cadillac year at America's largest Cadillac dealer. Here's the 1980 Coupe de Ville, Potemkin priced at an incredible $10,195. Choose a sedan de Ville for only $10,495. Or this Fleetwood Brougham for $12,145. And the Eldorado is only $12,595. If your car doesn't have this nameplate on the back of it, you've probably paid more than you should have.
Single, divorced, widowed, alone, had it with a single scene.
Don't jump off the
bars,
bridge.
The boredom, the loneliness, Still searching for that certain someone? Matchmaker is a personal dating service. Why not let us be your matchmaker? Why be alone?
He could lift me.
279-5500. That's 279-5500.
Don't grab my dog. Ah!
For centuries, the world's finest blades have been protected. Today, Wilkinson Sword introduces a new kind of protection, the Wilkinson Sword Retractor, the only disposable razor with a blade that retracts between shaves to protect the blade and make sure you get a close, comfortable shave time after time. The new Wilkinson Sword Retractor. Nothing can touch it. From Wilkinson Sword, the name on the world's finest blades.
Ah.
Thousands of brand name items.
Do I have enough colors?
Everything for your home. We treat you right with thousands of quality brand name products in stock at our everyday
Wow,
low
Fisher
prices.
Price and
Plus, you'll
Rubbermaid.
love our cashback hassle-free refund policy.
I can hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Your way.
Once again, Denny's Grand Slam breakfast is at the remarkably low price of $1.99.
Never
Just
lose
look at
that
all
good.
you get. 2 large fresh eggs, 2 juicy sausage legs, 2 strips of sizzling bacon, and 2 pancakes with hot syrup and butter.
2 clogged
Denny's
arteries.
Grand Slam breakfast only $1.99 through the end of October. And only at Denny's, where you'll like our prices and you'll love our food.
Oh, is this a Prince video? This is what it sounds like when parrots cry.
We should try those. They might make your legs look fuller.
Leg looks. It isn't a look without leg looks.
Welcome back. This is the live test show. Once again, I'm your host, Dave Caponetto. You can reach us for the live call-in at 661-349-8255. And Shecky, you had mentioned earlier something about a game you wanted to play with me. What was it called?
It's called Sheckerdy. And I just want to see if you have what it takes, you know? We deal in a lot of trivia and old-time stuff. And
Okay.
this will test your knowledge of 80s stuff. We want to make sure you're cut for the job.
What do you people think? What does the audience think? Is this a trick?
No, it's not. It's legit.
All right. I'm gonna play along. I don't know how this is gonna go, but
Let's see. I don't know. I don't know either. This is Sheckerdy. Boop, 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 boop. All right, we have 80s music, 80s TV, 80s movies, 80s game shows, and 80s toys. You could pick any question.
let's go big or go home. So let's do 80s movies for 500.
Ooh. In Back to the Future, where did Doc Brown get the plutonium to power the time-traveling DeLorean?
Wasn't it from the Libyans?
I don't know. Was it from the Libyans? Oh! Wait, no. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yes,
Good job.
That's back from the 80s when we thought that Gaddafi was a big bad man, and turns out he was just a paper tiger.
That's true. He was a paper tiger.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Can you see the screen from this angle?
Sure.
Okay, pick another one.
Let's see. 80s TV for 300.
The product Michael Jackson was advertising when he caught on fire.
That would be Pepsi.
Is it Pepsi? Wow, you're good at this.
Yes. All right.
Racking up the points.
Let's see. 80s music for 100.
Okay, 80s music for 100. This 80s rocker was known for biting the head off of a live bat during concert.
Yes, I know who that is.
You can Google it.
I'm not Googling
Okay.
anything. I know who it is. Oh, you want to know too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's Ozzy. Cheers.
Yes, he's in trouble now, isn't he?
No, he's fine. He's actually working on a new Ozzy. I just read an article. I think it was in Loudwire. Ozzy's been working with a producer. He's got, I think, all of the tracks done, and he's just doing post-production, arranging or solos or whatnot. But you making fun of Ozzy?
No, not at all. I had an aneurysm.
That's the Prince of Darkness. All right. You done?
By the way, in the chat, people were calling out, and Jeff Olson and Joe Valdez got the answer correct.
Oh, all right. Very good for our friends on the chat. Thank you. You could always call in, live call in, 661-349-8255. All right, let's see, Sheck. I'm looking at my monitor. Why don't we do 80s toys for 200?
A popular 80s video game named after a bug.
Centipede.
Is it Centipede?
What is Centipede? I'm supposed to do it like the other show, right?
Nah, Alex Trebek died. We don't care what those rules are anymore. Yes, it is right. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Wow, you're unstoppable.
Yeah. Let's see. Not my strong point, but I'm willing to play. I'm a big boy. I'll step up. 80s game shows for 400.
Ooh, that's my wheelhouse. Let's see. For 100?
What do you got?
A popular game show known for the phrase "big bucks, no whammies."
I could see it in my head. This is where the years start to
take their toll.
It gets hard to look through the cobwebs and remember big bucks, no whammies. I don't remember the name of the game show. Give it me, Shecky. What do you got?
Press your luck.
Oh. All right. Let's do another one. We'll stick in that 80s game shows for 400.
Ooh.
400 with your little tiny ears. I know you can't hear me, Shaq.
What 80s game show was the predecessor to Pictionary? Oh, I actually know this one.
I can't remember the name of this one either. Go ahead.
They had all those celebrities around with a big drawing pad.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of it.
Win, lose, or draw.
All right. So maybe game shows aren't my thing. That wasn't what I like to watch. Let's see.
Jeff Olson got it right in the chat.
Well, goody gumdrops for Jeff Olson in the chat. I'm very pleased for you, Jeff. Let's do 80s movies for 400.
The planet the Ewoks are from. Ooh. You don't do. I don't think you do space, right?
Yeah, I haven't watched. Look. I'm just gonna say this to the fans. I know probably a lot of you are Star Wars fans. I'm a fan of the 3 original Star Wars movies. The original movie, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi.
This answer would be in one of those.
Yes, it would be in Return of the Jedi, and I don't know. Was it Earth?
They didn't have Earth. Endor.
Close. It starts with an E. I'm not that much of a geek like that. I geek out on other things. We'll as the show progresses and we all get to know each other, you'll figure out what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. Don't. Don't get too upset because I don't remember things like that.
JD from the chat got it right. Good for you, JD.
I know who that is. Let's see. 80s music for 500.
Okay. What 80s rap group collaborated with Aerosmith?
Run DMC.
Yeah.
Great,
Yes.
great thing.
Walk this way.
It was a great crossover for rap music, and I think it helped Aerosmith move forward from the stagnant years of their career.
Yeah, and the video was cool too. They like kicked down the wall. It was all symbolic. It was nice.
Okay, good. I'm glad you liked it. All right, next. Oh, let's see. Let's go to 80s toys for 100.
Uh-oh, wow. That's a loud ring.
I love that. That ring is just, I don't know, it's so stupid. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
Who is this? I guess this is GNU.
Oh,
Mr. GNU.
GNU?
Yes, sir.
Oh, this guy goes way back. This guy goes like 20 years ago. Like he used to call the radio show.
Yeah, but how's everybody? I saw this on YouTube, and I'm like, I can't believe it. I can't. I was like, get out of here! Is that Annabert? And I got to see a show up here. That's awesome.
Hey, Mr. GNU, thank you. Yay.
Thank you. Thanks. Hey, let me ask you a question now. How are these? How many people are playing? Like, is it you and the host? And is he getting the answers? How's he getting the answers?
We're doing it live.
From my memory, if I can remember
From your memory?
the answers to the question. Yeah, I mean, I'm old enough that if you ask me something about the 80s, I got a decent shot of giving you the answer.
You want to try one, Mr. GNU?
Well, I'll give it a shot. But let me do one thing. I have to mute the stereo on so that you guys don't have.
How long you been
echo.
calling radio shows? Don't you always know to turn down the radio?
Are you?
I'm one of those. Go ahead.
Are you related to Gary Gnu from the Great Space Coaster?
No, but that was an inside joke because I was always into Linux. I'm always into Linux, so I show up and I said my name was Mr. GNU and I used to call in and sometimes some other people used to call in too on my behalf. You know.
Yeah.
Sean Connery sends his love from. He almost called in, but I kind of thought that might be too much. So I said, "No, Sean, let me call first.
I want to tell you something. I know we don't know each other, but it means the world to me that you thought to call in for our first show. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And you know what? The audience appreciates it too. Don't you? Come on.
I am very happy for all of you, and I wish you the very best of success.
Thank you.
And I see the audience there, and I want to thank them for giving me the time to talk here today. So you got a question? Let me see. What can I just choose a category? How would that work?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'll take 80s TV for 200.
Okay, name this 80s sitcom by The Workplace. The Stratford Inn.
Good luck. You got to be old for this.
The Bob Newhart show.
Oh!
Wait, what?
Bob Newhart?
Yep.
Wow.
I got it. I should have said, what is the Bob Newhart show? I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. You don't have to do that.
Right.
Great.
Let me do one more. What you got here? 80s TV. 80s TV for $500.
All right.
And let's see if of course you can send it to my Swiss bank account.
In what show did the main characters work at Sugar Baker and Associates?
Designing Women. What is Designing Women?
Wow. That's amazing.
It's kind of pathetic.
That's
actually,
great.
that I know.
I think we got a ringer here, Dave.
Yeah. That's great. Mr. GNU is killing it tonight on Sheckerty. I love it. Please, you can call back anytime you want. We have no problem with that.
Well, I'm so happy again to be able to call in. Annabert, you know I love you, and I wish you, and of course, sir, I wish you the best too, and I wish everyone on Talk Radio X the best.
Thank you.
And of course, now I'll just make sure I have my calendar always set up so I could make the shows. Okay?
Like and subscribe.
Thank you.
I'm already unsubscribed. So
thank you.
Thank you. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
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 Wow, that was awesome. Shecky, that was really cool.
Yeah, he's a blast from the past. Nice guy.
Live call-in number, people. 661-349-8255. Make sure you ask your parents' permission to call us. I'm kidding, of course, because this show is not geared towards or for anybody under the age of 18. Because we're adults and, although we're going to strive to keep it clean and appropriate, there might be some jokes that if you're of a certain age, you're going to catch. Like if you were watching MASH or Soap, I remember growing up, when I was a young man in the 70s, I'd watch stuff with my older brothers and they'd be sitting one here and the other one there, watching Soap or MASH, laughing like they heard the funniest thing in the world. And I'm sitting there. I have no idea what's so funny. So that's what I'm talking about. But there's never going to be anything outright on the table, inappropriate. I just won't have it.
Nah.
I won't have it. It's
under the table, yes. On top of the table.
The only thing that might be underneath this table is one of my cats. That's it. But
okay.
They don't always like to travel to the studio to work. You know what I'm saying? But hey, easy. So, do you want to continue with say it?
Sheckerty. No. I think we done. I think we proved our point.
Okay.
You know your stuff, and you're okay.
Thank you. I wish you would ask me more 70s stuff, but we could save that for another show.
Sure. Let me get rid of this.
Okay. So before we move on, because I do have a couple of really fascinating news stories from around the country, and that's going to be a reoccurring bit here on the Live Test Show. I'm going to try to find for you and bring to your attention some of the, how would you say it? Just downright strange things that happen in America. Some of them are good, some of them are weird, some of them are bad. But they're definitely different from what you normally see on your cookie cutter, local news channel. Do we have anything that we need to get to before that? I'm trying to think. I'm wondering if there's anybody that we're waiting for to call in, but he might have passed out drunk. But if he wanted to call in, he would call in at 661-349-8255. If I knew how to sign those numbers to you, I would. But and no disrespect to anybody that would require that. Of course, we're making fun of them. Yeah. You sound like a snot-nosed little sixth grader. You know that?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Your chin looks as bad as mine. Oh, anyway.
Oh. Ready for the news?
Am I ready for the news? I tell you, I'm disappointed.
Uh-oh, here we go. Wait, what? I don't see it. Oh, okay, we got it.
Hello.
Hey, it's Jeff.
Hey.
Jeffy.
What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a good friend of the show. His name is Jeff. We've used him for multiple errands, and he can definitely be counted on. How are you tonight, Jeff?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
We're doing all right. How's the show look? How's the show sound? What do you think?
Looking good, guys.
Appreciate the input.
Enjoying every minute of it.
We'll be sending you that $4 we promised you tomorrow morning. Would you like to stay for the news, Jeff?
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead, Shecky.
All right.
And now the live test show Action News team springs into action, bringing you headlines from around the world and around your neighborhood. And now here's Dave.
All right. This is the newest edition in the last year of my life. The people I used to make fun of call these readers, and they are quite helpful, to say the least. So we're going to start off with... we have a 78-year-old woman who graduated from Alabama University. Let's see. Vivian Cunningham graduated from Sanford University in Birmingham after pursuing her liberal studies bachelor's degree for 6 years. That's a persistent woman, according to the Alabama University.
Wow.
Decades ago, she took some courses, blah, blah, blah. She's a single mother of 2 children, worked at an Atlanta dress shop, and she... worked at a Birmingham power plant company for the last 13 years, worked her way up to a daytime job, and she says, I might go for my master's degree. How about that?
78 years old.
Swipe right. Swipe
78
right.
years. You know what, Jeff? It just goes to prove you're never too old to learn something new. Right, Shecky?
Yeah, Dave.
Right, everybody? Okay.
Yeah.
Swipe right. Swipe right. I'm going to move on to the next story. Let's see. I don't know when this happened. When did this happen here? Oh, it happened shortly before 9 a.m. Pittsburgh police freed an elderly couple from their car on the railroad tracks. Let's see.
Was it Mr. and Mrs. Magoo?
I don't know. They were noticed. The car was noticed. It was a 4-door Mercury. It was noticed on the tracks shortly before 9 a.m. And medics and firefighters were able to walk over and open the car door and, remove the elderly couple from the car. They believe that the police believe the car may have entered the tracks from a service road.
How old were they?
Elderly was the age given. Do we have a wah, 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 wah? Do we have that? Yeah, that's good enough. All right, moving on to these exhilarating. Who writes this copy?
Was it like an old people thing? Maybe they were on their way to their graduation.
Maybe they should have just let them end their lives.
I think that they just got lost. I mean, already, Jeff, you go right to a dark place. You don't even know if that's really the situation. It doesn't say anywhere in the article that they were holding hands or praying or that they were crying. None of that. They were just, anyway.
They were probably going to visit a relative, and they thought maybe the train would be quicker.
Yeah.
So
they definitely ran out of gas.
Woohoo!
The next article has something to do with Starbucks and a customer who's a real jerk because he asked for like 13 ingredients in his order. Yeah. Can you get back to me, please? Hello. Thank you. See this? It's a waste of my time. There you go. All right. Goodbye. All right. I'm not even going to dignify
I thought
this.
they all included 13 ingredients.
It's not even that.
Well, it went viral. That's the point.
The point is why give Starbucks any free press? How about that?
Well, look at the stupid order, I mean, who puts that in their coffee? I know you're not a coffee drinker, but look at that thing.
They serve tea.
I mean, do you really think that he likes it that way, or do you think he's just trying to turn screws?
He's busting chops.
Okay. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't order a drink like this again, the man told the New York Post. I just ordered another drink just like it yesterday. The order has since ignited a TikTok trend that encourages this mega money machine of a company it encourages their customers to order elaborate drinks. Although some employees find it annoying, the company's higher ups say it's all part of the experience at their super expensive mega corporation. Moving on
Blah, blah,
to
blah.
much more
Oh,
exhilarating copy.
Wait, we have a question from the chat for you.
Oh, good.
Joe Valdez says, "Do you like cars?"
Yes, I like cars. I like cars, Jeff. Do you want to know what type of cars I like? I mean,
It doesn't say that. It just says, "Do you like cars?"
I do like cars. I do. I'm a fan of Chevrolets. Any Chevrolet from the 60s or the 70s, I'm a fan of, pretty much. That's just my thing. Hey, so the next story, as you can see from the picture on the monitor here, a canine dog.
That's a
bit
dog?
A cow. Yeah, a police officer's canine dog bit a cow. The deputy had to tase the canine, and while doing so, the cow kicked the deputy. So let's check this story out. This comes to us from Georgetown County, South Carolina. A sheriff's deputy had to deploy a taser.
Was it Barney Fife?
No, it was not Barney Fife. No. I don't think Barney Fife is with us anymore. A sheriff's deputy had to deploy his taser on his own canine after it bit a cow while on a burglary call. But the agitated cow ended up kicking the deputy. Deputies responded to a report of a burglary in progress, blah, 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 blah. First deputy on the scene secured the location with his canine and was waiting for additional officers to come and assist with entering the residence, and a nearby cow distracted the dog, who subsequently bit the dog, according to the Georgetown County Sheriff's Office. In an attempt to protect the cow from injuries, the deputy tased the canine. The dog was taken into leash control and returned to the deputy's vehicle. Reacting to the dog, the cow kicked the deputy and property owner. Their injuries were determined to be minor.
Don't move that dog.
Be unfounded.
Sorry.
Yeah. Let's see here. Moving on. Now, here's a state that we can always count on for good news stories. You ready? This is what we in TV and radio, we hunger for this. This is what we need out of life. And this state never fails to give you these stories. Before I even say anything, by the way, once again, in my contract, our live call-in number is 661-349-8255. Before I mention the state that this next story is from, I'm going to give our viewers, either on the live chat or on a phone call, to guess what state we're talking about. Let's give them 15 seconds, if you don't mind, Shecky, all right?
Sure.
Florida.
Yes. Exactly. Thank you, Jeff. I was wondering if you were still with us or if you fell over and passed out.
I'm still here.
This next story comes from Kendall, Florida. A gun-shaped knife led police to shoot a shoplifting suspect Friday night at the Falls, which I would imagine is a shopping center or area in Kendall, according to the Miami-Dade Police Department. Just before 8:30 a.m., police were called to a possible shoplifting incident near the Macy's store, according to Detective Alvaro Zabaleta. As the subject was walking out the store, they attempted to detain the individual. That's when he produced what appeared to be a firearm. Remember, folks, never bring a knife to a gunfight. A shoplifting suspect was armed with a gun-shaped knife, is what they determined.
Wait, hold on. Let me clarify. So the guy pulls out a knife that looks like a gun to a cop?
Yes. Yes. He was shot near the exit door of Macy's on the northwestern side of the shopping mall. You can clearly see that this object, looks identical to a firearm, even though it was later determined that, in fact, it was not a firearm, but it was a knife. Miami-Dade rescue personnel responded and took the wounded man to Jackson South Medical Center, where he was treated for his medical injuries, and his condition was listed as critical but not stable, and now they must deal with his obvious mental deficiencies.
Absolutely. Crazy.
Okay. And it looks like I'm wrapping up the news segment of our show with this stimulating story of a 22-year-old cat that's in need of a new home.
Aw.
Yeah, I love cats. That's, look at him. Look at this poor guy. Check.
That looks like a cat that the cat dragged in.
You know what? That looks a little bit like Bill the Cat from Bloom County. There's another inside thing. We're big fans of anything Bloom County or Calvin and Hobbes here at the Live Test Show. Great comic strips from the 80s. Regardless of your politics, just humor was fantastic. So let's see. Dr. Pepper is his name. Dr. Pepper, a 22-year-old cat, is in need of a new home.
Does he support the COVID shot?
I don't know. I'm not sure. We could ask him and get back to you if you'd like. That's questions I get from my listeners. Oh, they put out a call on social media. They want to find this very elderly brown and black domestic short-haired kitty a welcoming place to nap and snack, much like my little friend right here.
Yeah.
Sitting on my desk. This is a cat-friendly show. If you don't like it, too bad. You know why we like cats? Because my cat never wakes me up at 4 o'clock in the morning when it's 11 degrees out and says, "Oh, I want to go for a walk." No, doesn't happen.
No.
The only thing the cat does is keep my feet warm on those cold mornings.
Just tell the dog, use the box like the cat.
Exactly. Cat's a king. So yeah, he's old, and he's relatively healthy. His favorite things are napping, snacking, and getting attention.
Oh, just like you, Dave.
I don't know what to tell you. This is what it's come down to. I'm reporting on a cat that. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Very sorry. Very sorry. So that's what we got to deal with.
So a 22-year-old cat. How old is that in human years?
104.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Little old for adoption.
About 2 years older than our good friend Jeff here. Well, I want to just take a moment to say that I appreciate the people that tuned in tonight to check out what we're doing here, this version of the Live Test Show. Again, we're going to try to do as many shows as we can, as often as we can. We're looking for good guests, and the only thing is have fun. Regular life, Monday through Friday, everybody's got stress, whether it's work or family or whatever it is, and we just wanted to laugh and talk about things that are fun. And that's it. Am I missing anything, Sheck?
No, you did a great job. How about a big round of applause for Dave, huh? You did a formidable job.
Appreciate it, everybody. And you've been a great crowd tonight. And the people that, on YouTube that are watching us, thank you again. You've been a great crowd. Where are we at time-wise?
That's about it. Unless you did a full day's work there, Dave.
Yeah, okay. Until the next time, I'm Dave Caponetto. That's Shecky, and this is the Live Test Show. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Who's Jennifer Caponetto?
I don't know.
That's not her name. It's Jenny. Jennie.